Hey, what's up, Mesomorph? This is Carl, and it's my pleasure to be with you today to share my number one tip for guys like you who can build muscle fast but who want to build more muscle. So, what I found is that Mesomorphs have a good capacity for work, and I'm going to give you a tip to push that capacity further and build muscle mass faster. The number one factor for building mass, I think, is how hard you work out, the strength of the stimuli. Building muscle doesn't, happen just like that. It's a response from your body to a stimuli. And in this case, the stimuli is lifting weights. The stronger the stimuli is, the more your body will respond. So if you're working out with a pen, that weighs nothing, your muscle's not going to grow. You need a heavy enough weight, and you need to lift it enough times to really burn your muscle and tell him, oh, wow, I need to improve. So this is called training to failure. I'm sure you've heard about it. We hear all kind of things about this. Some people say you need to train to failure all the time and only to failure. And some people say you should never train to failure. You don't have to. What I will tell you is that you should train to failure some of the time. And when I say failure, I think most people don't actually train to failure. And here's a little story. I'm sure something similar happened to you. I was working out at the gym with a friend. And it was one of these days, a weekend day, I think Saturday. We were just goofing around. We were not really training seriously, not really pushing ourselves, just having fun at the gym and pushing weights. And I was at the seated row machine and doing the exercise with my usual weight that I could handle for about 12 reps. Okay, I could do 10, 11, 12 reps on a good day with that weight on that machine. And I'm just pulling the weight, rowing, and I'm talking with my friend, and we're just shooting the shit, and talking about the girls walking by and stuff like this. And first thing I notice, I've done 17 reps, and I'm like, what the hell? Usually I do 12, and I feel all this pain. So what happened then? What happened is I was distracted. I wasn't focusing on the pain. I wasn't focusing on the effort. I wasn't thinking. So I just did it many more than I thought my limit was. And I've helped lots of people kind of redefine what they think is a maximal work set, and that what is training to failure. So just a quick note there. When you think you're going to failure, chances are you don't. Even then, so my first tip would be just go to failure for real. Do it. Failure is not when you think you're fried. It's not when you decide your set is over. It's when you tell your muscle to contract and it doesn't. When you try to lift a weight and it doesn't. That's failure. Even then, I think that as a mesomorph, you can handle more than failure. So I think that once in a while, you should train over and above failure as well. And there are techniques in bodybuilding, some old, some new, that are called supramaximal. An easy one is just to do your set. Say you train your biceps, you do 10 reps, and then you can't do another rep. Okay, so that was a 10 rep set with a 10 RM weight. We call the RM means repetition maximum. When you got a 10 RM weight in your hands, it means you can do 10 reps with it, not 11. So you've done that, you're really burnt, and you're trying to lift the weight for a 11th rep, and you can't. One thing you can do is just wait 15 seconds and bang out 1 or 2 more reps. So this is the beginning of a technique that's called a cluster set, and you can Google it if you need more information. And this is just one of the many techniques that let you go above failure, because what happened just then? You did 10 reps, you're fried, you wait 15 seconds, you do 2 more reps. So this is additional work. This is a stronger stimuli than what you would have given your muscle if you had stopped at 10 reps. And you're gonna push that capacity to adapt and that response from your body to grow these muscles further than you would have if you had just stopped your set at the 10th rep. Now, the thing is with these techniques is you should not do them all the time, because you're really taxing your body when you use them. And if you use them too much, you can overtrain. So here's where I bring this tip together for you. Normally, I recommend that you do the same workout plan for 4 weeks. Okay, so let's say, especially if you've got a few years experience working out, you got to change more or less often. So let's say you do the same workout plan for 4 weeks. You're gonna periodize, okay? You're gonna change, you're gonna manipulate the training to failure. On the first week of your workout plan, you're gonna do your sets 2 reps short of failure. So that means you got your weight for your biceps that you can do 10 times. You're gonna do only 8 reps. And this is good when on the first week, because often you'll do new exercises or new variations on the exercises you're used to. So it's not a good idea to really push yourself to the max. I mean, you could, but you're not really ready for it. So you stay, you keep yourself 2 reps short of failure. You get a good workout, you get those muscle pumping, but you leave the gym, you're not burned, you're not fried. The second week, you go 1 rep short of failure. And let's be honest, this is where most guys work out. I don't see many guys really going to failure in the gym. So 1 rep short of failure means that you do your set until the point where you know that you're going to fail on the next rep. So this means that the last rep you did was hard. It was really hard, and you're just not failing. Okay, you're keeping it kind of safe. This is a kind of hard workout. Once again, this is the workout most guys do. So it's probably your definition of a hard workout right now. On the third week, you want to go to failure on every set. So that's going to mean that you're going to fail. You're going to try completing the rep and you're not going to make it. I recommend going to technical failure. So this means you stop doing your set when your form goes away. You're not going to try and bang out those reps with a bad form. You don't do this. That's what I call technical failure. You'll find lots of coaches calling this technical failure as well. This workout is going to be super hard. You're going to be busted when you're done, and you're probably going to feel you're a little more hungry than usual, and that you're more pumped than usual, and that you're gaining muscle. You're going to feel you're gaining muscle, and over time you're going to see that you're gaining it. And the last and 4th week of your workout plan, you want to go above failure. You want to use supramaximal techniques like the one I gave you, the cluster set. And you don't want to end your set at failure. You want to do more reps, whatever the technique you use. And maybe I'll talk about additional techniques in another video. But my point is just that you want to go above failure and give a super strong stimuli to your body. And this is going to kind of shock your body into new gains and help you pack on more muscle mass. The reason you do this on the 4th week is because at the end of your program, I recommend that you take a week off, or that at least you have a recovery week. So during that week, your body can really recover from the supramaximal workouts you've done the week before, and can turn those workouts into gains, into muscle. Because remember, you're not building muscle in the gym, you're building muscle as you recover. So you need time to recover, even if you're a mesomorph, and because you're really going to beat up your body on the 4th week when you train supramaximally. So I'll just recap. First week, 2 reps short of failure. Second week, 1 rep short of failure. Third week is technical failure. And 4th week is supramaximal training. You go above failure. You can use bad form. There's stuff like partial reps and momentum. And I'm not going to go over the techniques today, but Using bad form is one way to go about failure. This might be one of the only times I would actually recommend it. So try these tips. I think they're going to help you build more muscle. I use them once in a while, even if I'm an ectomorph. Maybe you've seen my picture already. I've gained about 30 pounds of muscle in my career. I've been training out for 13 years, been a coach for 10 years. I remember when I first started out, I was 16, and I would ask the trainers at my gym for advice, and they would all tell me different stuff. And I was like, what the hell is this? Nobody knows what they're talking about. So I went and did a bachelor in exercise sciences, later did a master's, and I'm about to get a PhD in public health. So I'm really familiar with the science. I know how science works. I read a lot of science. I wrote science and published papers in peer-reviewed journals myself. And I'm so passionate about exercise. I read about it all the time. To be honest with you, right now, there's an exercise physiology book next to my bed, and that's what I read before I go to sleep at night. I've built the biggest website in French in Quebec. I'm from Montreal, Quebec, and I've helped thousands of guys build muscle. This is my passion in life. It's the favorite thing I love to do. To give you an idea, on Facebook, we have 85,000 fans, and now I'm building a similar website in English. So I want to help you build muscle mass. So send me your questions, and I want to help you because building muscle is not about the muscle, and I'm sure you feel like that too. Having a better body is more about how confident you are about yourself, about your body, and if you're proud to show it to people. When it's time to put on your bathing suit and take your shirt off, are you shy, or do you look forward to getting the stares from people, and the flattering stares, and seeing in their eyes how they envy you, how they think you look good, and how they're impressed by your body? And this is one of the best feelings in the world. And I know that for most guys who want to look good and build muscle, it's not about the muscles per se. It's about what it says to the world about you. Because when you have a body like this, it shows to people that you set high standards for yourself, and that you have the determination and discipline to get them. So this is the reason not everybody looks good or has a body like this. It's because most people are not willing to do it or can't do it. And when you do it, you show everybody that you're different and you're better. So that's it's probably like that for you. And this is a damn good reason for me to help you get that body. So send me your questions. You can just reply to an email I send you. And if you're watching this on YouTube, you haven't gotten any email from me, look under the video in the description box. I'll put a link. Click on that, and you'll find out how. If you know anyone who needs to build muscle, send him this video, and I can help him to gain muscle mass, have a better body, and show the world what he's up to. Thanks for watching, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.